What's going on, everybody? My name is Vin Musico, and I am the founder and owner of Element Fitness, an online coaching business that specializes in wedding weight loss programs for people who want to look great and feel great for their big day. Today, I'm going to take you through an entire day of eating, how I get over 200 grams of protein in a day while staying in a calorie deficit. This 5-day meal plan helps me lose 30 pounds and keep that weight off. Like always, let's get after it. All right, so I sort of set up my island here in chronological order of how I go about my day. This is a 5-day meal plan that I follow. My weekends are a little bit more flexible, but throughout the week, this is what I'm eating really on a normal basis every single day. I'll take you through the macros of each, how much protein is in each of these things, and then I'll show you what it looks like all towards the end. So I'm going to clear all this off and we'll touch on each thing and then we'll go from there. All right, so top of the lineup is my Rook coffee. Now, I talk about this brand all the time, and I joke around about it, but it's literally one of my favorites. There's no added sugars, there's no additives, it's just natural flavors. It's cold brew coffee, very little calories. I'll add some fat-free Fairlife milk. I'll normally do 8 ounces of each. So the fat-free milk is around 80 calories with 13 grams of protein. So that's high-protein coffee right there that I'm getting in the morning, jump-starting my day. So we're sitting around a 90-calorie coffee, 13 grams of protein to start off the day, right off the rip. Next up is my overnight oats. These are absolutely awesome. They're super convenient, so delicious. I do them with my fat-free Fairlife milk as well. So 80 calories, 13 grams of protein for the fat-free milk. I do 8 ounces of that, and then I'll do a package of the overnight oats. These range from anywhere between 280 to 300 calories. They're usually around 40 grams of carbs and then an additional 20 grams of protein. So in total, you're looking at anywhere between 360 to 380 calories, and then you're looking at another 33 grams of protein. These are super easy on the stomach, super easy to digest, and they are just really convenient for my lifestyle. Grab them in the fridge, get on a meeting, grab and go, whatever it is if I'm running around. These are the best. Love these. And lastly, to wrap up my morning, I will have my strong reds, my strong greens, and my vitamins. All this together is around 50 calories. I'll pair this right after my overnight oats just because I don't like to take these things on an empty stomach. I do get nauseous sometimes. So I'll take these things right after breakfast and really get my day going. So in total, I have around 50 calories worth of my vitamins and supplements, 360 to 380 calories from my overnight oats, and then an additional 90 calories from my coffee. So in total, I'm having around 500 to 550 calories in that range with about 33 grams of protein. And that's how I get my morning started. So next up is my lunch. This one is super important. I try to get a lot of protein in this meal because I need it to keep me full throughout the day before my training. I will have some snacks and some carbs before my training, but this one really needs to hold me over for a couple of hours. Starting off, I do ground chicken. I get the value size Purdue ground chicken. Super easy. It's cheap. I do this along with diced onions. I cook that all together. There's about 12 servings in the value size. I split that in between 5 days, which is around 9.6 ounces. I just kind of divvy them up equally over the 5 days in containers. Cook that up, throw it in the fridge. It's easy for me to microwave and then call it a day during lunch, which makes it really convenient. The ground chicken itself is 160 calories for a 4-ounce serving with 22 grams of protein. I do a little over double that serving. So I'm getting roughly around 350 calories and right around 45, 46 grams of protein. So I pre-cook all of my chicken. I put them in pre-portioned containers, put them in the fridge, easy for me to warm them up during my lunch break. And additionally, I will do 3 of these carb balance wraps. They're 70 calories for 6 grams of protein. So it's 210 calories total, 18 grams of protein. I pair that with the chicken. I make like little chicken tacos. I put a little bit of the red hot buffalo sauce on it. So it's like a buffalo taco tortilla type thing. And it's just super easy. I like it. And I got a lot of protein. And then lastly, I'll wash that all down with a Celsius. I like to have a Celsius midday. It's a good little pick-me-up. I don't like to have caffeine past 1 o'clock, so I usually have that around 12 o'clock with my lunch. Easy way to get that in and get me through the rest of my day. So overall, my entire lunch is roughly around 580 calories. I'm getting over 60 grams of protein. Super convenient for me to do during my lunch breaks and an easy way to keep me full throughout the day. So like I said, my lunch is really important to keep me fueled throughout the day, but I do have some snacks to fuel me throughout the rest of my workday, get me through the rest of the workday before my training. I usually train after work around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So here are some things that I normally eat. These things do change up a little bit, but I try to stay in the same calorie and protein range. Lately, I've been having these David protein bars. They have really good flavors. The macros are kind of insane. I don't really even know how they're possible. 28 grams of protein, 150 calories. It's kind of nuts. I don't really know how that works, but that's what I usually have been having. I like the Fit Crunch bars as well. I also do 2 hard-boiled eggs, some red pickled onion, and I'll do some 647 rye or white bread. They're normally like 40 calories per slice. I'll do the protein bar around 2 o'clock, and then I'll have some eggs and toast around 4 o'clock. Sometimes I will substitute the toast and I'll do some Elevate cream of rice, something like that, just to get more carbs. But this is a great option, some easy ways for me to get some more calories and protein in and keep that energy throughout the day. But these are just a couple options that I've been having as of lately. They keep my energy up and keep me fueled before my training. And last but absolutely not least, my dinner, powered by Eat Clean Bro. They have so many different options. They've been a total game changer this past year for me. All of their meals range from like 430 to like 700 calories. I normally sit in like the 550 to 650 range. They have a ton of different high protein options. Barbecue Crack is one of my all-time favorites. It's a shredded barbecue chicken with macaroni and broccoli. They have Blake's Lemon Chicken, which is like a lemon chicken with rigatoni. They have just so many different options. Peruvian chicken. They have a russet chicken that I really like. They have just so many options. It's a super easy way for me to get my protein in, and I get to change it up. I have all the same things all throughout the day. This is a great way for me to change it up, finish my day, enjoy something after my training a little bit different than yesterday. I'm sure that all sounds great. It's fresh, it's healthy, it's convenient. But on top of that, it's also cost effective for me, I believe. For me to be cooking something different for dinner every night, I'd be spending more money buying all the ingredients. I could just get this stuff. It takes me 2 seconds to heat it up versus the hour that I would spend cooking. And lastly, to wash it all down, I will have my Muscle Sport Lean Whey protein powder and some creatine. I'll either do this with water, or if I'm trying to get a couple extra calories or protein in, I'll do another 8 ounces of that Fairlife fat-free milk, make a protein shake. Super easy. These are delicious. So many good flavors. If you want a recommendation, hit me up because I've had all of them. They're literally the best. You can't go wrong with them. My absolute favorites. So over all of my meals, I'm having roughly around 2,100 to 2,300 calories per day and 205 to 230 grams of protein per day. It's super convenient for me, very easy. If you are looking to dial in your nutrition and create a macro plan for yourself, comment Element, and we will get you set up with a free consultation and get you dialed in for 2026. Like always, let's get after it.